Theresa May asks EU for short Brexit delay. Jean-Claude Juncker, the president of the European Commission, has told German public radio he does not believe a decision on Theresa May's Brexit extension request will be made this week. News released by CNN. Syrian father, son remembered as New Zealand holds first funerals for shooting victims. Christchurch, New Zealand. A father and son who fled the civil war in Syria for the safest country in the world were buried before hundreds of mourners Wednesday, the first funerals for victims of shootings at two mosques in New Zealand. That news released by USA Today. AMD extends games after Google picks Radeon GPUs for new Stadia gaming platform. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, shares extended games in pre-market trading Wednesday after Alphabet, Google, said the chipmaker's Radeon GPUs, as well as its developer tools, will be used in Google's new video game streaming service Stadia. AMD will provide. News released by The Street. Deer Park fire burns into fourth day as nearby schools close. A fire burned into its fourth day at a petrochemical facility, located in the suburban Houston area, sending towering black clouds and even a fireball into the sky late Tuesday. The fire has residents concerned about the heavy, dark smoke, even as. News released by CNN on MSN. I can't understand why Mitt Romney criticizes Trump for attacks on the late John McCain. Report. Biden tells supporters he's planning to run for president. Police save the day after boy with autism calls 911 to report lost bear who still buys whiteout and white. Turkey's Erdogan croons on campaign trail. Farmers devastated by historic flooding in. News released by USA Today on MSN. Trump changes his mind on the Electoral College. Reversing course, President Trump came to the defense of the Electoral College after recent comments made by Democratic 2020 contenders questioning the voting system. Campaigning for the popular vote is much easier and different than campaigning for the. News released by Washington Examiner on MSN. Boeing's woes are the latest hiccup in China trade talks. With expectations for a deal high on both sides, U.S. and Chinese trade negotiators are working under a tight time frame. Experts express concern that an agreement cobbled together beneath a ticking clock might disappoint corporate America and Wall Street. News released by NBC News. Fourth migrant dies in Border Patrol custody since December. March 20th, UPI. A 40-year-old Mexican migrant has died in U.S. Customs and Border Protection custody, the fourth such death since December. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said that the man died Monday at the Las Palmas Medical Center in El Paso, Texas. News released by UPI. FDA approves first postpartum depression drug. For the first time in history, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved a drug specifically indicated for the treatment of postpartum depression, which experts say offers new hope to women and physicians. On Tuesday, the FDA announced the approval. News released by CNN on MSN.